What's happening, guys? It's Coach Bernard. This time I have a review of the Bryant Boxing Imperial boxing glove, and this is part of their H-Town collection where all the different colorways are in honor of something from Texas or Houston. This colorway is called the Moon after Warren Moon. Not too sure who she is, but I'm sure she's a fine lady. Now turns out Warren Moon is a man, so she is a he. Save myself from some hateful comments below. So I'm glad we cleared that up. But anyways, let's get into the review. Now I do want to say that I actually do know who Warren Moon is. That was actually my younger brother's favorite football player for some reason. And definitely not a lady. Now before I continue with the review, I do want to thank the people who purchased that Boxing Guy merch. Truly appreciate it. If you are interested in buying that Boxing Guy t-shirt, links below. Anyways, back to the review. Now full disclosure, these gloves are actually given to me, but at the same time, they never actually asked me for a review. He just sent it to me, which is pretty dope. And I've actually had these gloves since June, and it's about November now. And the entire time, they never asked for a review. They never actually checked up on me if I'm going to make a video or not. They just asked me how the gloves are going, that's it. So even though these gloves were given to me for free by the way is my favorite F word. And I bet you can guess the second one, food. So although these gloves were given to me for free, I am going to give an honest review on these. But anyways, now if you haven't heard of Bryant Boxing, they are a Texas-based company, but they have their gloves made in Mexico, hence the Mexican style of design with the triple cuff and the split thumb look, kind of like a Grant look. Now this is their third iteration of their Imperial line. Not too sure what the other two are like, so if you have any questions about those two, those questions can go to someone else. Now Bryant Boxing is a veteran-owned company, and they actually give back to veterans as well. Now a certain percentage of their apparel does get donated to the Wounded Warrior Foundation, and with the purchase of 2 gloves, one actually gets donated to a local gym of your choice. So if you do buy these, buy 2 so you can donate 1 and feel good about yourself. Now with Bryant Boxing, the owner of it actually swears like a pirate, but as you can tell by what they do, by giving back to the community, he's got a heart of gold. So good on you, bro. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the gloves. Now, as I mentioned before, these are actually crafted in Mexico. They're really nice Mexican leather. It's really quality leather, really thick. It's not very soft, so you do have to break it in just to get the leather feeling soft. It's nice and shiny too. It's got the split thumb here, and I like how it has a little metallic detail there. Now with their colors, I do find that they're always coming up with new designs, so if you see the design, it might not be there forever. So if you do see the design that you like, you might want to jump on it because it might not be there anymore. But anyways, in terms of leathers, nothing to complain about. The stitching on these are actually really well done, double stitched throughout. They're crafted with the welted seam, so it does stick out just a tiny bit, but it's really soft anyway, so it doesn't really feel hard at all. What's nice about the stitching is that it actually goes underneath as well, so the triple cuff is sewn in on the back. But one thing I did find that the inner lining on the thumb kind of opened up, so now I have a little flap of lining here kind of dangling at my thumb. And sometimes my thumb goes against the foam, and the foam that they use is a little sandy, so I do have to move my thumb under the flap that sticks out. That way my thumbnail doesn't press against the foam. What the hell's going on there? But that's pretty much the only fault I found in these gloves. Like the fit in them are pretty amazing. Like they fit perfectly. The thumb is a good length. Like my thumb goes right to the almost to the end there. And you can see it does have the attached thumb for more thumb protection. Now one thing that it kind of like not really concerns me, but it does make me raise the brow a little bit. That everyone keeps talking about how soft the foam is. I kind of find the opposite. The foam in this is actually pretty tough. I don't know if I'm being soft or anything, but the foam is pretty tough. I've been working this in the heavy bag for a while now, so it has softened up, but brand new, pretty tough padding, so you really gotta work it in. What's pretty awesome about the company is that they have a 18-month warranty on the padding, so if the padding break down, you can have the padding replaced for free. But my concern is, I don't know if 18 months is long enough to really break down your padding, unless you're like punching tires on a school bus full of kids, or just punching the concrete floor in front of your house for the neighbors to see. But like, I don't really see myself breaking down this padding within 18 months, maybe afterwards. But it is a good warranty to have. I'm pretty sure if you do have these, when you know that 18 months are starting to creep up a little, you're gonna start pounding these in even more. It does have a little bit of padding along the wrist here. This padding is actually pretty soft, like super soft. It's really squishy. But the padding on the glove itself is a multi-layer foam. They don't really say on the website what kind of foam. It does feel like more of a latex foam. The outside foam is actually pretty stiff when you first get them. I still have to break these in. And the padding on the inside is actually a lot softer than I was expecting, especially for a Mexican-made glove. So the padding on these gloves do make these gloves fantastic on the bag. Very protective. So if you're looking for a really good Mexican-style boxing glove that's actually made in Mexico and really high quality, give Bryant Boxing a chance and support a company that actually gives back, helps out the boxing community. That's pretty much all I have to say. If you have any questions, comment below. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe to the channel. Catch you next time.